turn off. It don't even stay on there. All right, let me think back a little bit where I left off at. Oh, so we destroyed the crystal thing, I think. And oh, they're having it's a war going on basically. Maybe I should start like clipping like parts of like my previous streams and then use them as like a recap, like a replay. I'm gonna start doing that. Cause I don't be forgetting, but I do be like, so what happened?
If those horses touch an arrow on Martha's head, I'll kill them all myself.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I had to put some food on my stomach real quick. I'm over here eating chicken.
Up ahead. Martha, are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields?
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds, poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
Black Shields? Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one Order of Shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
Seems a step too far, even for the Empire. Are we too late?
There might still be someone inside.
No.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offence.
Who the freak?
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive,
This won't take long.
Yeah, it might. Man, they kind of beefy, ain't they? Look like he tried to cut his head off. Yo, what's up, Scythe? How you doing?
Is that all of them?
I think so.
I'm out here murking them. Wouldn't
I
have
didn't
any
see the
other
abbot.
way.
He may still be alive.
Wait. There's something in there. That's messed up, though. They ain't have to kill them like that.
Found her.
The abbot.
What's up, cuz?
The bearers died protecting him. Calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true.
I just peeped what he just said. He talking about the whole army.
The Black Shields will return. The cullings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Mother to beg Sid's aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
Sid! Where are you? Sid!
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive.
I just realized I
He's
flushed
gone.
a crucial memory down my toilet in my brain about Sid. He's dead.
We've laid the abbot to rest. But the bearers... they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials.
Is it an important
the abbot could
memory?
escape.
Not pertaining to me personally,
I've
but
gathered
as
the
far as
bearers'
the
remains.
storyline, yeah.
We should consign them to the tide.
I think part
There's
of
a
me didn't want to
drawbridge not far
believe
from here.
it, you know.
Radix jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting.
Part
I'll
of
get
me
someone
believes
to...
Sid will come back to life some kind of
I'll
way.
do it.
Of course.
He's not actually
Cole
dead.
and I will remain here and see to the
He's just
Imperials.
sleeping. He's not dead. He's sleeping. You know? Can we take a shortcut over there? Ooh. What's that? Oh, it's still charging. Oh, they both tried to get me. I saw that. Get off me. The timing of that dodge was crazy. I gotta walk the long way. Dang. He said, no horses? Not yet. I know that there's a chocobo in my future that I should be able to ride on. I have a steed. I just don't have it yet. Yeah, we have a doggy though. Yeah, that is so true. What? Oh, not this thing. Wait, so does he have the blind thingy? Does he have the blind move? Do I gotta look away? Alright. While fight is always an option, defeating those notorious marks can earn not only renown, but also rare materials, or we can learn.
Do you think it's spotted us,
No,
Dribble?
I'm not gonna.
What am I saying? Of course it has. It's a floating eyeball.
He's using it. Oh, I gotta figure you out. Oh my god, you different. What the frick is this on me? Yo, chill. What the fuck is that? And he's not good. Yep.
Nice try.
Now she's trying to bite me. Stop.
Nice try. Too slow.
Oh my gosh, can you stop running?
I needed that. Nice try. Nice try.
Oh, I thought I would catch that, so I was be like, no. Oh, get out of it, get out. Ah! Oh. Ooh.
Nice try.
Ow.
Nice try. Nice try.
I know you lying. What the freak just? What the freak just happened? Can't make this up. This stuff like this always happens to me when I play. Always. What was that? What the freak was that? Cause that thing was gonna die. Okay. I just used everything. Okay. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. All right, I'm cool. I'm cool.
Nice try.
I'm cool. I'm cool. Cool. I'm cool. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Too slow. Nice try. Too slow. Too slow. Nice try. Too slow.
Try to get away from him.
To me, blades! Help me, boy. There's a good boy. Too slow.
Get this freaking thing away from me.
Too slow.
It's still
It's over.
Oh, freak. He's gotta give you something good for beating this phone. Like, I can't believe that. Magic ash and a meteorite. What is this for? It's both is used for crafting, so it like you said, it better be useful. Get the freak out of here. I can't believe I still can't believe that happened to me like that. That's so petty. All right. Okay, which one was that?
That must be the bridge.
There was something over here too. I was like, I'm okay. I'm just, just preparing me for battle,
So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
Okay, can we not get over there? Let me see if I can fast travel.
Best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
No one survived then?
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
Is she finna turn?
How? You
Every
couldn't have
time
known.
one of these characters go into
I did.
despair or like
And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors
Depression.
started moons ago.
darkness
Of
takes over.
black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
Unpicking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
What? I know she ain't asking me for my equipment. Especially with the stuff I gotta put up with. Enemies resetting on me. I don't wanna die.
Mother's a stout soul, all right. Anyone else would be out cold after what she's been through.
All right. Oh, there's a side quest over here.
Try not to move.
Oh, wait, is this a chocobo for me?
You handy with that sword of yours? Course you are. Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing. Now, question is, are you willing to use it or not? 'Cause a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
Chocobos?
You heard me right. Wild birds? The big ones? And not just any chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see. They protect travelers round these parts from
Wait,
bandits
do I
and
gotta
the
catch
like.
one?
Chocobos. Fighting bandits.
It's true. Why, they saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Nasty lot they were too. And now they're back, looking to settle the score. Oh, go on then. Don't just stand there. Go and help them.
Okay.
All right.
There's a good lad.
Where can I find these chocobos?
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. The rotten scoundrels were driving the poor things towards the old dock. It's a dead end, that is. You save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? There ain't a pluckier bird in all the world. She's a hero to us locals. And don't worry, you'll know her when you see her right enough.
I'm sure I will.
And good luck to you. And give those no-good bastards a hiding from me.
I guess let's go do this real quick.
Whiteheart. That's quite a name for a chocobo.
Oh, look, a feather.
A white feather. I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind. Speaking of brave birds. Looks like they went that way. These chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
Dang, they over here beating everybody up. Oh.
We got you cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not around here, they won't.
Oh. And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still,
That's the way he said it.
how about we hurt you both?
All right then. But don't say I didn't warn you.
Oh, y'all really asking for it? Oh, it's more of them. Oh, I pulled that out of my bed. Oh, no, I didn't. Yo, Dance Love Gaming, appreciate the follow. though too. Bro, he is annoying. Why he so damn tanky though? Why he got so much Bro, I cannot, yo, it just comes at me. Like, I'm really trying to dodge this shit. Like, what is that? I'm trying to dodge it. It's slightly delayed for me. Oh, he delayed. It's like my reaction, I'm so used to having a quicker reaction time. His is so damn slow. I'm gonna try it again. I didn't even get the, what's the collar for it? See, look, what the freak?
Nice try.
But yo, what's up, AMG? I heard my body. Yeah. But I'm doing good, Dev. How are you? I'm over here getting beat up, obviously. That's a real tank? Yeah, man. Yeah, actually, do I get a chocobo now?
You're safe now.
What that shit mean?
White heart, I presume.
Is that my bird?
Do you know her, boy? That scar. It couldn't be.
That's my bird. With my bird. I guess I have a mount now.
Ambrosia.
Does that answer your question, cousin?
It is you. You survived.
Oh, we've been reacquainted. Reunited.
And you found yourself a flock.
Oi! Is it over? I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully, they did. And not only that.
Reunited. And it feels so good.
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mount.
Okay, but yo,
no, I
forget
dare
all this
say
talking.
she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself.
How he gonna tell me
Reckon
that?
our
That's my
feathered
bird.
friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are. Bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Well,
Oh, no, sorry. I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
what is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon. Told you. And it seems our pals agree.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
This bird can fight too. Let's go. Let's get
Well,
it.
bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. The lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, stay right where you are.
Yes. I'm not to be walking anymore. We upgraded, y'all. Why is his eyes covered?
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
Ah, a few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry, we'll get along just fine without her. You hear that, Whiteheart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now. You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you. That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my car on the road, didn't you? No. No, that can't be right. That fellow was a bearer.
Must have been my double.
Oh, must have been.
Not
eh?
Clive out here lying in the streets
That'll
like
be
this.
the excitement getting to me. Silly sod that I am. Pay me no mind. Anyhow, best be on my way. Good luck to the both of you.
We definitely saved him. Yo, why he just lying in that man's face like that?
Take care of your flock for now.
He must
I'll
have been
call
my
you when
double.
I need you.
That'll work though. That'll work. After 18 long years, Clive has finally been reunited with his faithful steed. Let's see, we gotta hold down R3 while in the field to summon it. Alright, cool. Oh, look at that. Well, is it faster to walk? Clearly, I have to learn how to ride this thing.
Straight home now.
Alright, where we going next? We need some help. We gotta go back to the, let's see. Is there any more side quests? Don't think so. So, let's go back to the hideout. Well, that was that was a necessary side quest. Very much so. I'm happy I did it.
Now, where's Gav?
I hear this.
Not so many times in games a side quest is actually useful for something like that. It served a purpose.
Ah, Clive! Oh, I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's Head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first.
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
While the two nations beat their shields, the rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming.
Oh.
It's time we moved on the mother crystals.
Oh, we finna go stealth mode. Okay, I'm with it.
4 mother crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
I know, right? It's so good.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
Oh, we can get a
I have
boat.
an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's
Oh, we
that
can
then?
steal it. I'm
My
down
uncle.
to steal a boat. Just like a pirate.
Byron Rossfield.
Arr.
Lord
Let's
Byron
go.
Rossfield of the 7 High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait. Rossfield. And you're a Rossfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune. Along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
So, what, we finna go visit some family members? Or are we going to go steal a boat? Look at the Moogle. Otto's counter is now open. What that mean? Elliot reports the patrons whisper and ooh, those are hunts. I want to kill a behemoth. Capture his horns and use it for armor.
What are we waiting for, indeed?
Wait, where is it at?
I think it's all right to touch him.
I stay getting lost here. When did this game come
Did you
out?
come through the forge today?
Last month, I think, right? It's about a month old. What the freak? Okay, where is it at? The Wall of Memories, reading table. Stay can I mark it? Yes. Let's go this way. Wait, is it this way?
And you say Sid built this place?
Please be a shortcut. Yeah, it's still fairly new, so you didn't miss too much if you plan on getting it. I forgot his name is Nectar. Hey, Moogle. Clyde. arrived. There you are, Kupo. I have been looking all over for you.
What's the matter, Nectar?
The matter is this, Kupo.
The hunt board. It's where the curse breakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts.
I done killed one already. didn't
Those
I?
that might pose a threat to our operations if they were left to roam free. Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Was that what you wanted to know?
Of course not, Kupo. I knew all that already. What my reward for the one I killed already? Cause I had to kill it. Not well, technically the first time it didn't count, but I had to kill it twice. So you slay them all, Kupo?
Right. Well, leaving your mightiness aside for the moment, the people of Valisthea are going through a lot already. What with the Blight and the war, the last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything else. So if the curse breakers are too busy to help, then perhaps I can. Or at least I can try.
Oh, thank you, Kupo. It's so good to have someone who understands me. I'll stay here then, and I'll keep an eye on all the billets. Yeah, so what my reward for the one thing I did kill? Yeah, that's what I thought. Give me my stuff. What's the Angel of Death? What the hell? It says, through the curse breakers saw nothing untoward on their own journey through their past. The sound of cackling laughter from the trees. This one might be a little bit challenging. Why is this? It's a mark rank B. What is that? This one ain't even got a picture. Like, hello? I guess I gotta just find them. Let me ask them. What's the details of where they are? Let me view it one more time. The way of Care Norvent. Traveling in the opposite direction. Care Norvent. Excuse me.
Ah, my favorite pupil. How may I help you today?
I still don't get this though. I don't know what's the situation.
Study it well, Clive.
Like, is this important? Is this how I stay out of the way of the battle type, John, or what?
The state of the realm is ever-changing, Clive.
Oh, oops.
Oh, Clive! Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
The Patron's Whisper? Does that mean someone else is taking care of our friend's donations?
Oh no, that's still me. It's just Karen has her toll, Blackthorn has his hammer. I thought a new name might liven things up. I still catalogue every item that arrives, in addition to setting aside those tokens of appreciation the sender has specified are to be presented to you personally. Would you like to see if we have any?
I'm sure.
Your benefactors are a generous lot.
Completing side quests will earn Clive renown, inspiring nameless benefactors across the twins to donate money. Oh, that's the. ability. Oh, give me that. Hello? Give me that right
You earned
now.
this.
What is we talking about here? I'm gonna save up for that. Or do I gotta unlock this to unlock that?
Here you are.
I guess not.
All done?
Oh, we going on some beast hunts for sure.
How are you doing? Quick look.
No quest.
Seen enough?
All right, we on good track. We on good track then. Sorry, let me see. Hungry? You hungry? I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like, reading table, wall of memories. It's something green down there and it ain't showing on the map. I would like to figure out what that is.
That broom's as ragged as goat's
Or is it
locks.
outside?
Finish with that log so we can call it a morning.
Yeah, I guess we finna just travel out.
I hear there's trouble.
Think it's all right to touch him?
What do you need?
I might
What'd you
have
want?
another weapon I can get. Don't be a negative. Yo, what's up with the gear choice? What's up with the gear?
And?
Yeah, nothing for me. That's crazy. I've never been down here.
Won't be long now, Martel. See, I was hoping to speak to you.
Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah, it's just, well, as you know, we've been trying to grow fruit down here.
It's good to know that something of the old hideaway still lives on.
Martel's pride and joy. It was a sapling when she rescued it from the rubble, but look at it now. All our hard work's finally paying off. I took it on, you see, after she died, and now the fruit's finally ready to eat. And not only is it ready, it's actually tasty. Sweet as you like, in fact. She bred the bitter right out of it.
Impressive. And welcome news to more than a few, I'd say.
I thought this first harvest could go to the curse breakers, on account of all they do for the hideaway. You couldn't take them some, could you? Seems better them coming from you.
I guess.
It'll be nice being the bearer of good news for a change.
Thank you. She always had a soft spot for that lot, see? And once they've had their share, I'll see to it that everyone else gets some. Here you go. Martel apples, they're called, in honor of her memory. You hear that, Martel? Today's finally the day.
I got two baskets of this fruit. I like how they kind of turned it into a botanic garden, though. How they even managed to build this
Did you
is
come through the
beyond me.
forge today?
Like, how they haul all the materials over here? Where am I? Ambrosia's attack. Now me thinking this was a shortcut.
That room's as ragged as...
You two look like you could use something to eat. Here. Courtesy of Martel.
Martel. Now, where have I heard that name before?
Weren't she the girl from the Furrows?
Course she was. An odd sort, that one. Loved plants more than people.
Aye, and brave as a bane might. Remember when she ran back into the hideaway to collect them trees when Titan attacked? Wait,
These aren't those apples, are they? Well, I'll be. She'd have been proud, and rightly so. Thank you, Sid.
Others weren't so lucky, though.
A gift from the backyard. For your service.
Blimey, these take me back. I haven't seen a hideaway apple since. Old Sid was the only one who could stomach the things. He'd nab 'em right from the branch, make Martel livid. Not that anyone could stay mad at the man for long.
That sounds like the Sid I knew, all right.
Planning on keeping that lot to yourselves, were you? Hang on. These aren't Martels, are they? I'm glad to see someone carried on what she started. Can't have been easy, not in the Deadlands. Reckon she'd be happy knowing all her hard work didn't go to waste. Clive, tell the lad down in the backyard to run some over for me, will you?
We just brought some up.
Not so much as a thank you. Well, I've got some manners at least. Thanks, Sid. You can leave the basket with me. I'll see that the others get their share. Oh, and give our compliments to the gardener, won't you?
That was the last of the apples. I should head to the backyard and pass along everyone's regards.
gut. But these beauties are sweet.
Think it's all right to touch him?
Cursebreakers sent their thanks. They were clearly very fond of Martel.
They remember, I suppose she went oh. They like your fruit, Martel. Isn't that wonderful?
Excuse me. Hiccup. Oh wait, did I just get some? Consumables. Display in Clive's chambers. Alright, y'all, we're gonna go to the next mission.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
I always knew that I would return one day.
You said it's one of your favorites already, this game?
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
face it together then.
Oh,
To
out
the
of the
end.
entire Final Fantasy series, I heavily agree. This is probably the best that they put out.
Come on.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories.
Oh, I can't
Starting with the
yet?
village of Amber.
Can we
Fly,
start
Ambrosia.
off-road?
Time to fight.
Are we taking shortcuts in my head? But no, honestly, I wonder if there's a beast around this area. Or at least figure out where it's located and then come back to it. They look like one over there. What's up? I don't know how to do some of it. Okay. Ah! What the frick? Oh, you with that smoke? The frick? Oh, I'm out of here. If they don't go away, I'm just trying to locate a beast. Y'all not worth my time. You weaklings.
Come on.
Faster!
Alright, so it ain't no beast over here. Didn't hurt to check, you know?
We're not alone.
Wait, I didn't check uphill though. I don't think I checked up here.
We're not alone.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! Thought they were loyalists.
Jill, look.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her.
Don't kill this man.
That she might rise once again from the ashes
They
to
better not raise
welcome
their sword
a
in him.
new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the miller's son?
All right, I heard you the first time.
You're a long way from home, aren't you?
Dang, that's all my gear right there.
Keep to the roads now.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There have been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits. You'd have to be dull as a sack of stones to think you could take on the Empire. What with their 100 full legions? 100? I heard it were 1,000. We're going hunting for outlaws. 2 more left to join the garrison this very morning. You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen them, didn't you? At least I think there was a Black Shield. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
What do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harboring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned them in and become a Black Shield myself.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to find out. Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another Eastpool.
Then we shall be on our way. These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, The Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
Is the combat system on here another FF? On another Final Fantasy? Final Fantasy 15 has a combat system. It's not like, well, you have the option between the classic fight system or like action. So it's like fighting. Is it multiplayer? No. No, it's not. None of the Final Fantasies are multiplayer except for Final Fantasy Online. Yeah. I can't recall. Final Fantasy's never been a multiplayer game. I thought you knew this. I'm trying to think. No, cause I'm mixing it up with Resident Evil. No, it's never been a multiplayer game.
Good girl.
I mean, in a sense, you get to play with NPCs. It's always allowed you to. Some Final Fantasies have like other NPCs you can be in combat with. Like it's like a buddy system, or like you'll have pets. Wait, what? Oh, I gotta go the long way. Alright, so we gotta cross this bridge and go back down there. Alright, you only played 14? You gotta give 14 a try. I just reactivated my account today too.
Ambrosia won't help me here.
Oh, make a port. I gotta go this way. Am I going right? What am I supposed to be doing?
Let's go.
I guess we gotta go the long way. I couldn't call my bird in.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Can we even go this way?
This pass will take us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
Ever since the apothecary, we've seen more and more of these echoes.
What do you think is waking them?
Don't stop.
The mother crystal's collapse?
I have an idea. You're not going to like it.
Oh shoot, you running through. I don't know what you're talking about.
Thanks, Gal. Game looks good, yeah. Ready,
go? It's actually the first rated R game that they put out too. It's probably why everybody likes it so much. It's not
run like the wind.
PG-13 down like the other ones are. They show blood in this one. They're showing adult
more of my mother's men.
Scenes and stuff.
Blood, Clive.
See?
And still wet.
They ain't never show blood in Final Fantasy.
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
You know who we are. And still, you would bear your steel.
Yes.
Why then? We owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation.
And you have saved me the time to have to go through you.
To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again.
Mm-hmm. I'm with the fight. I'm with it.
I'll show you a true Sheriff Rosario.
Let me not waste no time. How about that? Who healed him? Where the mage at? Oh, you dead. You got some nerve. Get the freak. Kill that. Kill that, huh? I'm sorry, going air combos on there. Oh. What the freak am I stuck on? Come on. Come on. Why this game making me so violent? I said, oh, you go block me? You go block? Okay. Come on, then. You swing at me. Now I put him in a body. Oh, I thought he put him in a body bag for a second.
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift.
Dang.
Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps.
Who snitched?
They await you in Ordeal. Guardians of the Flame.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
Now, who snitched on us? Let me get my hands on them. They gonna have to answer to me.
Find something, boy.
Torgo ready to fight every time.
Death.
Found her.
Yo.
This was my mother's doing.
would anyone?
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Oh, Clive.
Yeah, she's pretty. Nah, his mother, she didn't care if him or his brother died.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it.
She killed they father.
We should go.
Yes.
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
Crazy. Yo, how many did she kill? That's more than 10. Packing up your own mom as well. She needs to be stopped though. Like, you see what she out here doing? Destruction in her path every way. It's crazy. That she be burning down towns and stuff. That ain't even, they not even the only few that's dead. Look at this. Oh dang. Now the fact that they even added this amount of detail, oh my gosh. Let me get up out of here.
We're approaching Buick Bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosabeth.
Shoot, which way we supposed to go? I'm cutting through everybody. I don't care. What's up now?
No need to ride from here.
I did, Mummy. I could hear him shouting from down the road.
Hush now. You didn't hear nothing.
They tell us there's a curfew, but then refuse us passage back to our homes.
In honor of the 250th anniversary of the founding of the Grand Duchy of... Oh, sorry. Say the same thing.
We won't survive another.
Yeah.
Passage to the provincial capital is restricted to Imperial Army personnel.
The gates are closed. Begone!
Well, that's alright. We're gonna find
They're
another
all
way around.
Rosarian.
But this is their home.
You find no succor to the south travellers, nor beyond the Buet. The Empire has seen fit to banish us from our own land.
Don't go thinking you'll find refuge in the houses outside Port Isolde. The place is a wretched hive of thieves and blackguards.
Oh, some more fights on the way. Good. Sound good.
This is no time to ride.
Why not? Why not? Come here, Steve.
Come on.
Fly, Ambrosia.
It's not flying, it's running. So silly. She's nuts. Yeah, she gotta go. She's
The
probably a
Lazarus.
dominant by now.
What happened to this
I'm
place?
assuming that's
My
what's
mother
gonna
happened.
lead up to
The
a
nobles who lived here
storyline.
didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better. That's the main gate. And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
Let us pass! My children are starving! Have mercy. Voice-rinsed dogs they are! You can't ignore us forever!
Let us in, or we'll die on your doorstep!
Better out there than in here.
Oh, enough
Fuck off.
Oh yeah, and they be cussing.
Those crystals belong to us all!
I said, where were you, filth?
Back to your style! Cut you down where you stand! Destroy it!
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in. I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. But Lazarus...
Are we going through a dungeon?
We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. And the entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
Nope.
As long as it is abandoned.
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for.
Why she just jinx us like that?
This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
Okay, we gotta find a way. I wish I could jump over stuff. Check, might be some more loot back here too. Oh, it's locked.
Not abandoned then.
Oi! Visitors!
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out.
Oh, see, I'm really asking for it. Okay, I see how it is. Y'all don't value y'all lives, I get it.
Why not?
They didn't value their lives, you know, they could have just walked away. It would have been fine. But no. They want to be some dickheads. So, okay.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
Oh!
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died. Huh? Forgive me, my lord.
So they got beat
I knew
up.
not whom I addressed.
Why they just
You
didn't
have
ask me
naught
who I
to
was
fear
in the
from
first
us.
place? All of this could have been avoided.
Founder, it really is you.
They was like fight or flight first before we. Yo, it was like that every time.
Wait.
Shoot first, ask questions later. That's crazy. I'd have punched him in the throat and then be like, "Don't try that again." But then maybe, I guess maybe
We
they
can
thought we
speak
was
inside.
Imperials. I don't know. No, bump that. I'm not finna excuse them for that because we weren't even being confrontational. We was like, oh, my bad. We finna just leave. And then they called their whole gang up on us. Like,
we left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye. The foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord. But in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
Sir Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge.
Then so do we. Make ready. This is their main host.
This blade.
If we remove the head, perhaps
needs to be sharpened.
Perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
So, Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
I'm sending it to you on Discord.
You are welcome to what little we have managed to salvage.
Get out of camera.
It has been an honor.
Tell us then, Sir Wade.
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buett Bridge and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
So Wade, the bearers from Old Hill have been laid to rest.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
Throughout the main scenario, Clive will often be joined by various companions who are keen to lend their assistance. However, depending on Clive's destination, you may choose to remain behind to hide away. Remain behind. What? Like I could choose to not help? Is that what they trying to say? No, we helping though. Hello?
We'll keep them from the... May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
Oh, we in this. We in this.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village. We tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
Good girl.
Do they have one too? Let's go. We ride. We ride.
Look at me sideways.
Come along now.
The bastards.
There they are. On your command, my lord.
What is it now? I told you!
We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Ha! You presume
They got two
to
mages.
tell
I know who I'm
us
going after first.
that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields? Then come! Die along with your flame!
You're mistaken, sir. I think it's gonna be the other way around.
Forest area!
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear.
Bloody hell! Reinforcements from the far bank!
Another wyvern to fight their battle for them.
Oh, what is that? I didn't notice that. Oh,
help me, boy. Nice try.
What the freak? old, ain't you?
More dragons.
More what?
The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
A noble stand, albeit a misguided one.
Yeah, the fight with Garuda was.
In taking it,
one of my
you
favorites,
have but
for sure.
proven our
I just realized I didn't fight the Titan
that
yet.
this
though.
land is in dire need
I need
of
seeing him
cleansing.
gonna be boxing, boy. Is he
Let's try.
Get him!
He's a dragoon, ain't he? Because he got the long pole arm. He a dragoon. My body. Oh, I missed that one. Dragoon ass. Woo! Almost got me.
Get him!
So Wade,
Oh, that was
No
tough
enough
though.
to keep them occupied. We need to finish this.
We'd finish him.
Where'd you come from?
But you're ready. Let's try.
Hey, look, once they health get like below 50%, I start seeing the light. I start spamming. Like, nah, you ain't getting back up. You ain't getting back up, buddy. That second stagger is a GG. It's over with.
I don't see any more.
It's all or nothing.
Nor do I.
He tired.
The plan worked.
He said,
It did. It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud. My, Lord.
the
Perhaps
other
this will
guy
be
was
enough
super
to stop the
tanky. Those
Cullings.
guys ain't it.
For the
I
time
wasn't even
being,
worried
at
about his health. I was so focused on him.
Though I doubt my mother will take
Heck
this loss
no.
well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it, as we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die, and her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
Sylvie. Hey.
Bro, it didn't give me the shield.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
I shall wear it with pride.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it.
They didn't attack me.
If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you.
And if they do,
Or
if
the
they
Lord
try me
Commander.
again, they're gonna get beat up. Hello?
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance. Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rosfield died long ago.
Not this man being in denial.
And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue!
So I gotta fight my uncle now?
You would mock me as well?
He like, Like, he don't believe it.
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to Her Serene Holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod. Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Meadow in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy.
Oh.
It's really you. You always were fond of that scene from The Saint of the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests.
Well,
we dine
yeah.
immediately.
Like, Clive has been separated from his family members for 18
me with the
years.
tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on,
He was
sit.
like a teenager when that stuff happened. He a grown-ass man now, probably like...
See that you use the good plates,
I don't
Rutherford.
know. I gotta check the archives. I don't know if they have their ages in here, but he's probably like in his 30s now. Late 20s, I would assume.
So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you?
Now he gotta be in his 30s now.
Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster.
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
Your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing. The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy, but now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford? Fetch me my cutlass. This will be fun.
His uncle being all happy about this. This is kind of funny. So look, once this cutscene over with, I'm gonna put a pause to it, and we gonna hit the recap real quick to kind of get y'all up to speed.
Over there. Go on.
Of what's going on.
She's a fine ship, isn't she?
Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days. Something on your mind?
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that Lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Jill.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.